Charlie Munger, a multi-billionaire and investor, was famously quoted as saying, "The first $100,000 is a pain in the ass, but you gotta do it. I don't care what you have to do. If it means walking everywhere and not eating anything that wasn't purchased without a coupon, find a way to get your hands on that first $100,000. After that, you can ease off the gas a little bit." And many who have grown their wealth from zero have often stated this is true. They also say that reaching the first $1 million milestone is the next big challenge. But after that, things come easy. The following $100,000 or million comes much faster as your money is now doing the legwork for you. And to be honest, I've heard this many times now, be it from people who invest or start their first business. It's just like Roger Bannister breaking the 4-minute mile. Once he did it, many followed. Half the battle is the belief that it's actually possible. As soon as you break that $100,000 mark, $200,000 and $300,000 quickly follow. Knowing this should be comforting to those of us who are still trying to break through, be it your first $100,000 or your first million. What may be growing slowly now will eventually reach a tipping point. But why does the first $100,000 overall seem to be the most difficult? And what can you do to make the process easier? Welcome to Epic State, your home for money, mindset, and motivation. So the main bump in the road for many of us when starting out is a lack of understanding about how to actually make money without selling our time. We aren't taught this stuff in school. There are no classes on starting a business, investing money, or spotting opportunities. For that reason, it often seems high risk and low priority, with saving to one day buy a house being the go-to option for most people in life. Though saving for a rainy day is always a good idea, having money making less than 1% in a bank account is a waste of time. You may as well have it working for you while you save. So a lack of knowledge and low risk tolerance tend to be the first thing holding us back. As they say, the first step in anything is always the hardest. But you need to remember that money compounds, however small. So the sooner you get it working for you, the better. Think of saving and interest like going to the gym. You'll struggle to start, and results won't be noticeable at the beginning. You'll be most likely selling your time for money, and there will be a steep learning curve. But just like the gym, if you stick at it long enough, you get stronger and start to visibly see the results. So your first challenge is to learn and slowly grind your way forward. The compound effect will eventually take care of the rest, assuming that you'll be investing your money into something with a good return. This could be buying and selling products, growing a YouTube channel, or investing in stocks and bonds. As your money starts to work for you, it multiplies. For example, if a $10,000 investment gets a 10% return in a single year, that's an additional $1,000. Nothing life-changing, but if you save another $10,000 in the same year and invest it in the second year, you now have $21,000 working for you. That's $23,100 by the end of the second year. Continuing at this rate, your journey to $100,000 would look something like this. End of year 3, $36,410. End of year 4, $51,051. End of year 5, $67,156. End of year 6, $84,871. End of year 7, $104,358. Did you see how the last $50,000 came much faster than the first? This is why many people say they see rapid growth after the first $100,000. The needle has moved so much that even if you no longer want to invest your own money anymore, the $100,000 invested will keep multiplying. Though at this point things can get pretty exciting, and you will probably feel even more motivated to keep pushing. To give you an idea, if you continued with the example, then your next $100,000 would come in under 4 years. That's nearly half the time of the first. Seeing how the compound effect works makes you think more carefully about spending money. You realize that even a small amount invested each month can make a big difference later. You'll think twice about those Starbucks coffees and expensive meals out. The challenge is to keep pushing while the results seem small and insignificant. This is why most fail at investing, just like they do at the gym. But as your wealth grows, you'll have more opportunities. You'll become more risk-averse as you now have a buffer. You could even invest in a business that has a higher rate of return. But if you are always living from paycheck to paycheck, enjoying regular holidays and the latest iPhones, then you limit what you can do. Investing or starting a business is about living a few years like most people won't, so that you can live the rest of your life like most can't. You may not want to start a business, but plan to buy a family home one day. Having the extra $100,000 means you're better placed to jump on great real estate deals and opportunities that may arise. In essence, money accelerates money. The more you have, the more you get. So find a way to start investing small amounts, be it a second job or cutting back on expenses. Remember what Charlie Munger said, the first $100,000 is a pain in the ass, but once you make it, the rest comes easy. So the next time you get disheartened with your progress, remember it just gets easier and more enjoyable with time. That's it for today's video. If you found value in it, then hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more money, mindset, and motivation. Until next time.